Stay focused on your workout. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Yo, move around, move around.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Step out, just be ready. I got ball. Ball's on up. Keep coming. Keep coming.
Get your mind right.
Box out.
We've been ready. We're waiting your team.
Nice shot, MP.
Again. I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man. Stay on it. That looks good right there. Shot!
us are gonna be losing today.
Put your head in the game.
Way to go, MP.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Come on, game time, game time.
I got him. Keep rolling that up. We'll get the next one.
We got this, don't worry.
Watch out.
Man, I can't even watch this.
Good shot, MP. Hey, hit me up.
Okay, now it's time to head outdoors.
All right, it's a whole new world here on Last Gen. And check this out, you'll be hanging out and hooping cliffside this year. Pretty stunning, right?
And there's so much here. Want to head to the wreck or over to the cruise liner for some 5v5? Use this directory to jump to different gameplay areas. The Galleria is your home for all your favorite shops, 1v1 games, your beach-based 3v3 walk-on courts, and the Mamba Moments build.
Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us at this most special. Now let's take a look at the Bucks opening lineup. Giannis and Portis work together inside. MP is out there with Jackson, and it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And then for the Brooklyn Nets, Nicholas Claxton out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Mikal Bridges, Then there's Johnson, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Rivalry games, Grant, always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final, so that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
Dinwiddie against MP. Dinwiddie, no good. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Takes a three. Giannis with the rebound. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Bucks. 4-point game. Here's Middleton. And the shot goes.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
Dinwiddie against MP.
Milwaukee foul. Jackson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Here's the three. The rebound by the Bucks.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
You know, Grant, looking at the Milwaukee Bucks, they play in a sports-crazed state in Wisconsin.
Oh, Wisconsin definitely loves their football. But Milwaukee also goes hard for their Bucks, which is a big reason for their recent success, B.A.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Middleton. Right through the D for the layup. Middleton's gotten his second bucket.
Yeah, scrappy play by Middleton. Going up inside and forcing his shot past the coverage.
A foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game.
Team second.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Dinwiddie with it. Jackson in his pocket. Dinwiddie gets the bucket.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Dinwiddie against MP. Antetokounmpo, the pass to MP. He's off on the layup.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie can't get that one to fall. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Milwaukee. They lead by 4. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
And most of the arena was totally against them. But they looked inward, trusted each other, and made good plays.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
Timeout called. Brooklyn.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something out that...
And for the Nets, they're shooting just 38% for this game so far. Royce O'Neal is out there with Cameron Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Cam Thomas. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. So that's the Nets 5. Antetokounmpo. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
And a foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second foul here pretty early in this one. He's got to be careful for the rest of this half.
Here's Thomas. His last outing, he had 18 points. Pass to Dinwiddie. 3-pointer. The rebound by Jackson. And the Bucks shooting has been great. 57% and finding ways to score consistently. Something that impresses with Spencer Dinwiddie, Richard, is his adaptability.
A player who is ready for any challenge or any situation. Part of what makes him so great is just his sheer confidence. Dinwiddie believes in his own ability to get it done out there beyond.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. 3-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Down low. Here's Dinwiddie. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. MP right through him.
Some gritty play from MP. Other guys might have backed off because of the contact.
For Brooklyn, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He scored 17 points, and he was spectacular on the boards, grabbing a season high in rebounds. And while he's certainly been great, so has his team. They're clicking on all cylinders. This looks like a team in sync, BA.
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
I completely agree. They should go to him early. If he gets hot, I think another big game is coming.
Well, Cam Thomas certainly has an interesting background, Richard. He was born in Japan.
Yeah, Thomas is an American citizen and played high school ball in Virginia. Cam's mom was in the Army and was stationed in Japan when he was born there.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, that break was started by MP. Disruptive defense.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. To the paint. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Bucks shooting 54% from the field so far in this one. Kicking off the second half. Here's Adrian Griffin's 5. At small and power forward, it'll be Middleton and Giannis. Jackson out there with MP. And it's Portis in at the 5.
With MP, not only do you get a great guy, you get a player with tremendous work ethic. This guy, he is a coach's dream.
The Brooklyn Nets kind of hit the reset button early in 2023, dealing away star power, Richard.
Yeah, it was a big decision for that franchise, sending themselves back to the drawing board in some respects. But they got a ton of picks for Kevin Durant. They got a ton of picks for James Harden. So they have set themselves up to be in a very good position moving forward. Man, you watch MP. He is so talented. And this man, let me just tell you, he's determined.
Dinwiddie against MP. Oh, great D that time from Portis.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Inside, here's MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
So many ways MP can beat you, showing us what he's got on that finish.
Here's Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie can't get that one to fall.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. The rebound by the Bucks.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Portis. And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. Taking a look at Boston, they slipped a bit. Still in the top 10, though.
You know, for the Bucks, they understand how good they truly are. One of their biggest challenges, don't get complacent down the stretch.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
They get it back. Stolen by Dinwiddie. Stolen by MP. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
When they're at full strength, the Bucks can hurt you inside and out. Drew Holiday said we have so many weapons, and that's what makes us dangerous. Anybody at any given time can knock down a big shot. We find ways to score efficiently. Brian?
Yeah, and they've got that continuity factor as well. Playing is one. Thanks, Allie.
Well, MP doesn't make it easy on defenders, using a little dribble move to throw off the coverage.
For three, Dinwiddie. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Claxton with a rebound. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. Nothing yet for him here in the third quarter. Stop the drought. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Giannis puts his touch on every aspect of the game. Big reach on display that time.
6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Reading the trajectory of that shot, he anticipated the big rebound.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by MP. In transition, here come the Bucks. Jumps up, and the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Bridges against Jackson. From the baseline. Knocks it loose.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Yeah, he really gets in there. Middleton got the board and got his bread.
Brooklyn has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Dinwiddie against MP. Pass to Johnson. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. They need this. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Substitution.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Milwaukee.
Oh, they've done a lot of damage in transition. Every time they see a chance to push the tempo, they're gone.
Also, lots of hustle on the offensive end. Following shots and creating tons of second chance opportunities.
And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Lonnie Walker is out there with Trendon Watford. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Thomas in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. Here's MP. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bucks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
And with just one game left to play between them, they've captured the first 2 meetings of the year.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Brooklyn making some changes. Baisley comes in for Claxton, and it's Dinwiddie in for Thomas. Back to MP. And there it is for him.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
41 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Baisley outside. Back to Dinwiddie. Watford inside, covered by Lopez.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
To the inside, MP. Dinwiddie with a rebound. Pass to Baisley. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. MP, the pass to Beauchamp. Back to MP, stolen by Dinwiddie, and the foul called on MP. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. So this one belongs to the Bucks. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
The neighborhood. Now grab your sunglasses, Chris, because in the all-new city, it's palm trees and beach sand.
Beautiful out here. I can get used to this all year.
Your first choice here will be which affiliation to join, Rise or Elite, and you'll be met by a familiar face.
That's all right. You don't need to decide right now.
Just come back whenever you're ready, and I'll get you started.
No. I'll get you started.
I mean, technically they have a choice, but come on, Alexis.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's that time of the year. Happy holidays, everyone, from 2K Sport. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with MP, and it's Portis in at the 5 spot. And for Cleveland, the big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's Garland in at the 1 spot. Good work there as it goes. MP's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Bucks. You know, Doris, at this time of the season, coaches of struggling teams may start to feel a little bit of heat. And as you and I know, that can be a distraction.
But Kevin, losing is hard, even when it's expected. It's hard for the players, for the staff, and for the fans. So many times it's about the expectation. Is a team underperforming? Then an owner can start to get antsy.
Here's Antetokounmpo. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Instincts and anticipation. Great effort here by Giannis.
Not much in the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. So it's the Bucks now. 4-point game. Middleton outside. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Cleveland ball.
Garland with it. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. Back to Allen. A steal. Connaughton against Allen. MP outside. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Last time out he had 13 points. Connaughton finds Middleton. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. And so Allen will bring it up now for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They come into this one following the loss to the Mavericks.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff, Greg, has done a tremendous job in his time with this Cavaliers team.
Has had him on the winning track since his first full season with the team. Really getting the most out of this roster. Not full of superstars, but full of guys who enjoy playing together.
The wide open look here for Garland. Giannis grabs the miss. The Bucks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Here's MP, plays it up and banks it in. MP's got 6 points.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
MP against Garland. Shoots the 3. They get the rebound. A nice shot by Mobley.
I'd say you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
MP passes to Giannis. Back to MP. Stolen by Garland. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
Love to see Giannis get aggressive on defense, using that reach to track down the block.
Ricky Rubio checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Mitchell. He had 37 points last game out.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Rubio. That's out on the assist by Mitchell.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A putback and another shot. MP, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
Knocks it loose, and it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. In the corner, Okoro with it. Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
And, Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Well, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Bruno Fernando's checked in for Allen. Max Strus comes in for Okoro. And it's Ty Jerome in for Mitchell. And then for Milwaukee, Crowder comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Jackson in for Chris Middleton. Now here's Crowder after the miss from Ricky Rubio. To the middle, deflects the pass. Stolen by Rubio. Down low. Fernando, that's good.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Lopez outside. MP, good. MP's got 10.
You know this, if you're open, you can count on Brook Lopez to find you. He uses his height to spot open teammates.
Here's Rubio. Milwaukee with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
MP has been leading the charge for Milwaukee. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back right after this. For Cleveland, Allen's checked in for Mobley. Okoro comes in for Max Strus, and it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. Big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton's checked in for Crowder, and MP subbed in for Jackson. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. Then it's MP. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Beauchamp in at the 2 guard.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Nets was outstanding. He scored 14 points, and his hustle on the defensive end was amazing. He had a number of steals. When this team is playing together and playing for one another, they're a force. Kevin?
Thanks, David. He took command, and Greg really led the fight for his team.
You like someone who's willing to take control, but then again, tonight could turn out to be a different story.
I think he's got to find the appropriate balance between not forcing it and not settling.
Garland looking it over. That's his first basket of the game. 1 for 6 and looking for more.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Looking at the Bucks, GA. They've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Mobley comes in for Bruno Fernando. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. And the basket by MP.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Rubio. Good defense by MP.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Inside. And it's Rubio. That time on the assist from Okoro. Okoro's got his 4th assist in this one. 3 seconds left. Goes back up. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
And at the forward positions, Okoro and Mobley. At the guard positions, it's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And the rejection by Giannis. To the paint. And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
5 on the clock. Okoro's shot is off. Bucks leading by 16. To the inside. MP and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. MP's got 19 points. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Well, an 0 for 3 start to the half, you need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Antetokounmpo dishes to MP. He makes his 9th shot of the game. He has only missed 4.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. And you think about the All-Star game last year, Greg, some concern about the lack of competition. It worries me. Does it worry you?
Kevin, it's not ideal. I think it's worth asking what could give the players more incentive to win, whether that's money or something else we can think of.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Max Strus is checked in for Okoro.
Substitution on the court.
1:14 left to play here in the third. Allen passes to Rubio. Uses the glass to finish the lane. Rubio's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Yep, that one goes. Now just a 4-point Bucks lead.
And I tell you what, they're doing their best to cut down the lead with some smart offense here in the second half. Shot selection much improved since the break.
MP, no good. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Antetokounmpo against Strus. Jerome passes to Allen. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
One of Jared Allen's best qualities is his motor. That activity paying dividends with his scoring.
Back to MP. Can't connect from short range.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Jerome, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take it back.
And the game still closely contested as we end the third quarter. Bucks lead by 2. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Cavaliers trailing on the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. Middleton and Giannis slide in at the small and power forward. MP out there with Pat Connaughton. And it's Portis in at the center.
Oh, sizzling from the field this half, and that's after a shaky start.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that is the unselfishness you'd love to see. MP, do your thing.
And here's Garland for 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Middleton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
MP finishes inside.
And just superb control from MP, showing some toughness, being able to finish through the contact.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Mitchell finds Garland. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Well, the toughness of Darius Garland on display. Wants to finish the contact and get the bucket.
Timeout called, the Bucks. One word, Doris, that comes to mind to describe this Cleveland team is scrappy.
Nick, Kevin, it's the perfect descriptor because you love how hard and how together this group plays. And to me, that represents their culture.
To the middle. MP, no good. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Garland kicks to Allen. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Allen's got the lead up to 1 now for Cleveland. Giannis outside. Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Count it.
Yeah, Pete cooking right now. The defense has no answer.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Okoro passes to Mitchell. Right wing. Here's Mobley. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. You know, Greg, it's nice to have a big man like Mobley out on the floor with all the things he can do.
And Kevin, you gotta love his skill set for a 7-footer. Really diverse in terms of what he brings to the table. And then you hear so much praise for his attitude and his feel for the game. What a valuable player to have on your team.
Here's MP, stolen by Garland. Okoro with it. Giannis is there. Okoro shot is off. Middleton against Allen. Back to MP. Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And the foul called on MP. That's his third foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called Cleveland. MP really making a difference here.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
Who out there wants a t-shirt? Get loud!
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And as you'd expect, he's done most of his damage in that low block. I mean, that was the game plan, to get it to him in the paint and just let him go to work. And boy, has the big fella delivered. He has just killed them down low.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David. From 13, a rebound by the Bucks.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
MP passes to Middleton. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's good. 2 points. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Connaughton, and he converts the layup.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Mitchell against Connaughton. And there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Garland's got the lead up to 7 now for Cleveland. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
There's the steal. Fast break, Milwaukee. .36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Count that one.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Okoro, good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
And not efficient in that first half, but they have really picked it up here. The shots that weren't falling earlier finally finding the bottom of the net.
That's a big-time send back by Evan. Hopefully that length is real, folks. Look out.
And now and so it's Cleveland with it. And they go to the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
One thing you know, Ricky Rubio is a hard worker and a terrific leader. This is a guy who wants to make the players around him better.
Knocks down the 3-ball. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball. A fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate
Everybody's on the move, so love has cold commotion. With a subtle whip crack on.
In my career this year, it's all about basketball. Come in as a generational prospect ready to cement your legacy. That's the challenge. You'll find plenty of optional side quests and storyline.
Are you kidding me?
Plus, you can now sim to key games against rivals across the NBA. Lead your team to victory and elevate your status in the league and around the world. Seasons are back and have more rewards than ever before. First, big news, your progression.
From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome, and now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2. Walker out there with Nesmith. Here we go. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. And from Milwaukee, filling out the wings, it's Beasley and Middleton. Giannis and Portis work together inside. And it's MP in at the point guard position. A New Year's Day game here, Grant. Is sleep deprivation potentially a factor in this one?
You know, it can be. It depends on who you are and maybe what city you're in right now. But this is where skipping morning shoot-arounds and leaving the players some time to recover can be a good call.
Now here's Halliburton. Nesmith's shot is off. And here they come. Ahead. The finish. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Nice little assist by MP. Spots a guy who's ready to shoot it. And he doesn't waste the opportunity.
Halliburton outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And MP gets it to go on the assist by Portis.
You see it time and time again, MP with the determination to just complete the play.
Well, Brent, one area of the floor where the Bucks really shine is on defense.
Yeah, no question. This defense is one that just smothers you, and if you're not ready for it, you know, they can come at you defensively in waves. They don't let you rebound. They pressure shooters, and they're going to make you work for every bucket.
Here's Middleton. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, when you look at Chris Middleton, Brent, he's been a competitor every way you slice it.
No doubt worked himself into a multiple-time All-Star in the Eastern Conference and one of the most consistent small forwards in the league. Also an NBA champ. I just hope his health can hold out, BA.
Now here's Halliburton. Coming in off 21 points in his last outing.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Hey, when you're as big as a guy like Turner, that's what you're supposed to do. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Antetokounmpo. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Oh, and Turner with a block.
A ferocious shot blocker. Turner provides a sense of security to the rest of his teammates.
Brown passes to Turner. Halliburton against MP. Back to Turner. Pass to Halliburton. 5 to shoot. And the foul called on MP. And so MP will bring it up for Milwaukee. Last time they met was right here, and they were able to come out with a win.
They were able to pull out a win last time because their bench came up big. It's so important to have depth on your roster.
Probably looking for more of the same here. As we know, a deep bench so crucial to any team's success.
On the court for the Pacers, second quarter underway. Toppin at the 4 and Turner at the 5. Halliburton at the 1 with Brown at the 2, and it's Walker in at small forward. The foul called on MP. That's his third foul so far. Halliburton against MP. Pass to Turner. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Turner's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice find by Halliburton. Just a great feel for the game.
to the middle. MP shot is off.
Got to appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
The Bucks have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Down low. And he banks in the layup. MP's got 4 points this quarter.
MP, does he want it more? He might. That's a grown man move.
Halliburton, the pass to Walker. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Milwaukee has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Inside. Here's MP. And that one goes. 4 for 7 for him so far.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Middleton outside. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here's a look at some numbers from Miles Turner. And for the Pacers, they're shooting a low 26% from the field. Pass to Halliburton. Back to Brown. Clock at 6. Halliburton outside. And he lobs it up. And then Turner with the dunk.
With good range of motion, Turner flashes the ability to be an effective alley-oop option.
At the 2023 three-point contest, Tyrese Halliburton made an impressive showing, Greg.
You know, he did, B.A., but sadly he wasn't able to win the contest, but he did manage to tie the record for most points in a round. So his efficiency can't be questioned.
And count that. 2 points and a chance. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. And more NBA action on 2K. Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
The heavyweights for this team, Middleton and Giannis at forward. MP is out there with Malik Beasley, and it's Portis in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Cavaliers was tremendous. He had 25 points, and not only was he terrific offensively, he also made an impact on defense. It's the latest entry in what's been a string of fantastic games from him. We'll see just how long he can go, guys.
Yeah, Allie, he was playing with excellent intensity out there, getting what he wanted.
Agreed. He's coming into this one with some great momentum.
No reason to settle. Just keep getting to his money spots. Good presence there. Already in his shooting motion, he spotted the open man and made the unselfish play.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Beasley. 4-3. Hits the trifecta. And the Bucks lead by 18.
More and more as a reliable spot-up shooter. Beasley, with the feet set, knocks it in.
And the foul called on him. You always see trends come and go in the NBA, Grant. It seems like in the current era, the pick and roll is the go-to offensive set.
Oh, no question, B.A. To be competitive these days, you have to be able to run the pick and roll very, very well. And that's why lead guard play is so important right now in the league.
Brent, when you take a glance at Obi Toppin, a young forward trying to be more consistent.
Well, a guy that can really get out in transition, and we know, obviously, finishing around the rim, BA, it's other parts of the game. What can we rely on from Obi Toppin consistently to make contributions to winning?
Basket counts. Lopez has got 7.
Lopez powering through that time.
Indiana has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. MP inside. He's marked by McConnell. And the basket by MP. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Pass to Smith from 7. Here's Walker. Doesn't go that time. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
To the paint. Here's MP. And too long on the shot.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. Inside, here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And that one drops for him. And now just a 3-point Milwaukee lead.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Timeout called, Milwaukee.
And the other team is running all over them right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
And some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Lopez. And Beasley has subbed in for Beauchamp. And the Pacers also making a change. Nesmith, he's checked in for Smith.
Maybe if I had the clipboard and was coaching this team, I'd look to MP on every trip. He's just that good.
Here's Nembhard. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Antetokounmpo. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him. And it's a 7-point Milwaukee lead. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? Bucks ahead, up by 7. And we'll be back right after this.
54.
Rick Carlisle had some advice for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Hold your ground. Hold your ground.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. And a look at the 5 for the Pacers to start the fourth quarter. Halliburton at the 1, with Brown at the 2, Toppin at the 4, and Turner at the 5. And it's Nesmith in at the 3, the small forward. And so it's Halliburton with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. They trail by 9. Pass to Toppin. From behind the arc. And Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Brown.
They've made things hard on themselves, going cold in the first half, but they've been warming up since.
Down low. Here's MP. Muscling it home. MP.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And here's Brown. Pass to Halliburton. Puts up a 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
MP shot is off.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very serious.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish. The Indiana Pacers. And so it's Milwaukee easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching.
Everybody's on the move, so love is cold commotion. With a shutdown whip crack on your neck, the heartbreak, the notion. I'll find my way in the end. 'Cause there'll be better times and better days ahead. And a love that's gonna find you, a love that's heaven sent, and it's coming round again. He writes the song to heal the pain, 'cause lover's time is born.